Hi! Hi everyone! Welcome to my debut. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys are moving so fast. Not Comic Sans. Don't worry. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. Thank you all for coming. I am so glad that you guys are excited to see me. I mean, I wasn't expecting there to be so many of you. I thought maybe like 20 at most, but okay. First of all, I don't have a place where people can like donate at the moment. But you know, like maybe sometime in the future. But oh my gosh. Okay. So you guys want to see me? You guys want to see me in full? Check it out. Hi! So this is my body. And well, I hope you I hope you like it. I hope you like my funny little shoes, and I hope you like my skirt, and I hope you like my nails. Yeah. So I have a bit more to show you because I'm like super cool, and there are so many super cool things about me. And the first thing I would like to show you is that I can do this. Ta-da! I can take off my jacket whenever I please. Isn't that great? I think it's great. I think it's awesome. And I would also like to show you a little friend I have, and their name is Daisy. Now, you might not guess this, but technically they are the same species as I am. And we can shapeshift to pretty much whatever we want. Normally, we just look like weird flower people. I decided to take a human form just because that's what you guys are used to. And Daisy over here really likes fish. So now, do you guys want to see what expressions I can make? Because I can make a lot of expressions. I can be happy. Because I am so happy you're here. I can also blush. Thank you. I'm glad you like my antenna. I think it's pretty cool, but oh gosh, thank you. I can also be sad. I can be really, really sad. I can cry. But it's okay. I'm not actually sad. I was just pretending to be sad because I wanted to show you, like, what it's like when I'm sad. What? You actually thought I was sad? Why did you think I was sad? Why would I be sad during my debut? Like, seriously, did you actually think that I would be... I can't believe you. Just kidding. I'm fine. I don't mind at all. What's more, I'm actually really happy, and I feel like I am going to explode into a pile of confetti. Oh my gosh. This is so weird. This is so weird. This is so weird. That the life has drained from my body. And now I am going insane. I am literally so deranged. Wow. Okay, I'll be honest, I'm quite nervous. In case you couldn't tell, I am quite nervous right now. And I don't I don't know what to do. But it'll be okay, right? Everything will be okay. But what if it isn't okay? What if it isn't? What if okay. I'm fine. I promise you guys I am 100% okay. In fact, I think you guys are kind of fools for thinking that I wasn't okay. Like, of course I'm okay. This is my debut. I have to be okay. Woo! I'm crazy. I am really dizzy because I'm nervous. And now I'm dead. This is what I feel like. Well, I was gonna say this is what I feel like when, but I couldn't think of anything. So sure, this is just what I feel like 24/7. What? You actually, you don't think I'm an awkward mess? You actually don't think I'm an awkward mess? That's crazy. But in all seriousness, I am so happy you guys are here. And I'm glad you guys are here to say hello. Oh, and by the way, I can do all sorts of different things with my arms too. Like this, I can look like I just have literally all the power in the entire world, and I'm just like a god. I can also do this. Hee! I'm your friend, and I'm here to give you a big hug. I can also put up a peace sign, and on my other hand, and on both hands. Isn't that fun? I can also be very shocked. I'm seriously so surprised right now that so many of you are here to watch my silly little stream. And yes, I can also be shocked with the other hand, and with both hands. Whoa! There are so many of you. I'm a little kitty. Meow. Okay. And that's basically it for what I can do. Gosh, this is so crazy. I'm just so glad so many of you are here. Now, if you'd like, I can do a little introduction all about myself. Which I'm sure you all would just love to see, because you know me, I'm like super cool. I'm like the swag master. So check it. I have a well, I have slides. This is so awesome. I have slides. All right. So I know that you all are waiting to hear so much about me. And I am so happy to hear that. So, I made these, and these are going to contain information about myself, and they are also going to contain information about the things I will be doing on my streams. And a little bit more, but you'll see that in a bit. So, let's start, shall we? Alright, so my name is Tulip Blossom. That's quite obvious. I'm pretty sure you all already knew that. Now about the gender thing. We didn't have that on my home planet, so I tried searching it up. I have really no idea, like, what it's supposed to mean. I mean, I guess I get it, sort of, but it's like, I don't know. And the pronouns, actually, when I was researching gender, I realized that on this planet, apparently, apparently, your pronouns are, like, dictated by the weird gender thing, and, well, I mean, I don't have one. So, I just say, you can call me whatever you want. The ones I have listed, I think, are the ones that are easiest for you guys to use. So, I don't really care what you refer to me as. It's just, you know, it's whatever. My birthday is on May 21st. That is the day I bloomed. Because, well, see, the cool thing about us is that, basically, we are flowers. We are literally flowers. And when we're born, so to speak, we bloom. And, well, obviously I bloomed in May because, that's like prime tulip season. Age, I will not say an exact number. But I will say that I am young. And I don't mean that in the I'm not old way. I mean it in the I'm young way. And as for my height, I know that is very, very short. Very, very, very short. Well, by your standards, by human standards. But you know, like, on my home planet, that's not really, that's like, I guess slightly short. Like, it's short, like, I think, in metrics of, like, your guys's heights, I don't know. But it's just, it's not that short on my home planet, but for you guys, it is extremely short. And my species, I am a floral alien, which I think is pretty obvious from what I've explained. I, you know, bloomed from a flower, just like all of us do. And, yeah. So, the things I like, obviously video games, because I'm such a huge gamer. I'm like... I really like video games, but I think you guys already knew that. I like having fun. Everyone likes having fun. If you don't like having fun, why? I just have to question, why exactly don't you like having fun? Because I personally believe that having fun is awesome. So I don't really understand. As for the hanging out with friends part, well, of course you like hanging out with friends. Who doesn't like hanging out with friends? Now, things I don't like, please do not ask me too much about my home planet, or at least I can talk about like our culture and stuff, but please don't ask me about my life there because I was unhappy. And I also don't like mashed potatoes. Okay, and, about the chat box, I think it's just because people aren't talking a lot. Because I know earlier it was going, like, up all the way. But yes. And now for the fan name. Drum roll, please. You guys are my petals. Yes, I thought that would be a very, 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 very fun name. And, well, I hope you guys can adopt it. Because I spent many years of my life dreaming of this moment and trying to think of the perfect fan name. You guys want to know about the things I'm going to stream? Lots of things! Okay, so first of all, obviously I'm a gamer, so the main things I'm going to be streaming are games. So I've sorted them into categories with ones I've played before and ones I have not. So first of all, Splatoon. I love Splatoon. It is the reason I am here streaming today, because if not for Splatoon, I probably would not have started playing video games, nor would I have, like, had any desire to show people me playing them. And secondly, Miitopia, because, well, okay, I've played through Miitopia fully several times. And, gosh, I first played it on the 3DS back in, like, I want to say early 2019, and, across the 3DS version and the Switch version, I have, like, I think almost 200 hours, if not more than that. And I'm thinking I might do, Funatopia, because, well, I mean, wouldn't that be fun? And if you do want to know, about, like, my Miis, because I am of the firm belief that everyone has a Mii making style. Like, you know, sort of like an art style, but, you know, with making Miis. And I want to say that my Mii making style is, you know, even in Miitopia, I like to make them still look like Miis. So I'm not going to do any of that, like, crazy photorealistic customization stuff. I'll add, like, some charm to it. But, you know, they're still gonna just be Miis. Portal 1 and 2. I love these games. Now, let me tell you a secret. I've never actually finished them. But I do mean Funatuber Miitopia. And, okay. So, Portal, I never actually finished either of them. But I'm thinking if I stream it, I will probably get the motivation to actually finish. The only thing I'm sort of unsure about is the fact that it takes me a while to solve the puzzles, and I don't know if people would be willing to help me with that. And Undertale is sort of a similar story. I have never finished it. But, you know, with all these games, I know everything about them because I really love spoiling myself. I'm just going to say that very frankly. I love spoiling myself. But yes, I know everything there is to know about Undertale, but I've never actually finished it, and I really want to. And like I said with Portal, I think that if I streamed it, that would give me the motivation to actually finish. And Minecraft is something that I'm again unsure on streaming. Just because I don't play it super often, but I do really enjoy it. So, like, I don't know if any of my sisters, brothers, anyone ever, like, plays Minecraft, I'll be down to, I'll be down to, play with them. Okay, and as for the ones that I've never played, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I've wanted to get into Sonic for a while. And I know that I'm pretty sure Sonic is like the sort of game series where it's not like the games themselves aren't like super like chronological. As long as you know the baseline stuff, it'll make sense. And so I thought since these games are very loved, I might as well just play them because, I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I really want to get into Sonic, so yeah. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I included those both as they're, like, you know, on one line because, you know, they're, like, they take place in the same, like, continuity. Yeah, that's the word. So, yeah, I've never actually played a Zelda game ever in my life. But I know that a lot of people think that Ocarina of Time is like the best game of all time, which we'll see. And Wind Waker I also really want to play just because I love the art style. I know it was like controversial when it first came out, but I really love it and I think it's super cool and I love the vibes as well. And finally, well, not quite finally, but I will be taking viewer suggestions. And, you know, you can say them in the chat, you can tell them to me on Twitter, or, or you can send them in my marshmallow. I'll also maybe play some random obscure games that I feel like I really care about, because there's like a few things that are like that I really like. In particular, there's this like visual novel that's sort of like non-branching, but I think it's really fun, and you know, like just in terms of the story, and it's from like 2007. I'd love to play it on stream sometime. I might also do some art streams. I'm not sure, just because I mostly only draw on my phone, and oh, what's the visual novel? I probably won't say what it is just yet because I would like it to be a surprise. But yeah, some art streams, I pretty much only draw on my phone. Also, goodbye Sam. So I'm just not sure if I should do art streams. And yeah, so obviously I'll also do just chatting streams. Okay, I have a few boundaries. So here are just the things you need to know. No NSFW stuff. Jokes are okay if they're not too explicit or directed towards me, but you know, I would like this to be a clean place. You know, just not too much of that stuff. No slurs or bigotry of any kind, but that should be, like, obvious. Because, you know, that stuff's bad, and it's rude. Be respectful of your fellow pedals, because, well, I mean, obviously, you need to be respectful of people. I don't know why I was about to go into a because. I shouldn't have to tell you guys why you should be respectful. No spoilers, please. I just want to keep spoilers to a minimum. Off topic is okay, but not too much. You know, be sure that it's like related to the stream. I'll be a little lenient on this, like loosely. Mention of alcohol, yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. And generally be kind because there is a person behind the screen. That refers to me, and that also refers to, you know, fellow chatters, anyone, and just on the internet in general, honestly. You know, cause I mean, people are a lot more inclined to be rude on the internet just because oh gosh, I lost my train of thought. You get what I'm saying, whatever. Okay. And now, it's time for the Q&A! Alright. So, I know that a few of you have sent questions via Marshmallow, and so I would like to take the time to answer them. Alright. And I want to have like images of the questions to show on the screen. Sorry if I go like rambly at some points. But first off, the first question is, alright, seeing Undertale on your plate before and saying you've never finished it, will you stream it to completion? Yes. Follow-up question to that, will you also play Deltarune? Yes. I love Undertale and Deltarune. Undertale in particular is the reason I like RPGs. Very important game to me when I was young. Fun fact about me, I used to be obsessed with Flowey for some reason. I'm sure you can imagine why. I mean, a fellow flower, a kindred spirit. What made you want to be a VTuber? Lots of things, but generally, I have always been interested in streaming, but I've always been sort of nervous about showing my, like, face and stuff, and, you know, I'd rather not just be, like, a disembodied voice, so I just thought this would be, like, a really great way for me to do it, and, you know, to build up a nice, like, viewer base, I guess. What languages do you know, and are you learning any? Well, right now, you know, my native language is English, and that's the only one I'd really consider myself fluent in, but I have been learning Japanese for a long time. I'm also learning French, and I, in the future, want to learn, Spanish, Chinese, and Korean, German, possibly more. Okay. What sort of food do you like? Lots. Generally, nothing too spicy just because, like, sensory stuff, I can be very sensitive to spiciness. And also, like, a lot of the time for me, it's not really, like, flavor. It can be, like, textural things. Gosh, I'm going into the food I dislike. My favorite food is mac and cheese. And I also really love, like, most sweets and most savory things as long as they're not spicy. What kinds of games do you like to play? All different types of games. Like, I do not have a preference. Though, I do have sort of like, I guess, a bias for RPGs just because I can really get into the story, you know? And that's lots of fun, always. What do you look forward to as a VTuber? Gosh, that's hard to say. I'm looking forward to, like, I guess getting to know so many people and like, seeing people that just like me for who I am. It's hard for me to, like, socialize in real life, for several reasons. But I just feel like this could be a good way for me to get myself more out there, you know? Self-designed or Funamusia designed? Really cute either way. Thank you. Self-designed. I actually, well, the first iterations of Tulip, or, you know, myself, were made all the way back in, like, I want to say mid-2019. And, you know, a lot has changed since then. But, gosh, the version of Tulip that my current model is based on is from April 2020, I believe. So yeah, a long time. No question, just want to wish you the best of luck, and I am excited to see your journey. Thank you. How do you think a perfect obscure game about you would be? Well, one, obscure games, I love them, they're awesome. And two, about me? I don't know, probably some, like, RPG Maker freaky horror game. I know my looks don't scream RPG Maker horror, but, I don't know, the weird protagonist that stands out from the rest of the freaking, the rest of the everyone. What made you decide to come to Earth? Nobody there likes video games. It is astonishing, but everybody there just thinks I'm the most annoying. Well, okay, I won't go too into depth about it, but yeah, nobody likes video games. That's basically the whole reason. Okay. What were your first thoughts about the Funa family? What made you want to join them? Well, the first of my sisters whose streams that I ever watched, were unis, and I just immediately fell in love with the model, and that was basically what had me set. So, basically, all of this, you owe it to her. But, you know, also just, you know, all the freaking... It just seemed like such a fun little community, I suppose. And, you know, a nice way to get to know more people. Since you said you're into horror, are you more of the thrills and jump scares type or the tension and atmosphere type? Both. And that is why I love Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh god. I'm sorry, I don't know why the way I said that was so funny to me. But yes, I like Five Nights at Freddy's, and I think it does a good job of including both of those and having them mesh into something beautiful. Do you like drawing / illustrating? Yes. What are your preferred creative outlets? Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of them. Well, first off, I draw. I've drawn ever since I was really young. Secondly, I write. Gosh, I really love writing. I love writing fanfiction, I write poetry, I write lyrics, just all sorts of writing. I also act. I'm a pretty good actor. You know, I seem very nervous right now, but I promise when I'm on stage, I am not this nervous. It's just different. Because I'm like being myself here, you know? And it's, yeah. I also really, really, really love to sing. And again, I have since I was very young. And I might do a bit of singing on stream, like, later when it's about to end or something. I love programming. I love making music. There's just so many creative things that I love to do. Do you have a favorite Deep Sea Prisoner character or media? I really like Madanohara. Your name is Tulip, but do you have any other flowers that you enjoy? I like all flowers. All flowers are amazing and beautiful in their own ways. What is your antenna for? It's not really for anything, so to speak. It does help me with, like, I guess, well, first off, it glows, so it helps me to see things in, like, low light spaces. It also, how do I explain this? It's sort of like, sort of like echolocation, I guess. It's hard to explain, but it lets me, like, you know, detect things and people from, like, a mile away. Or, well, you know, more than a mile. Much more than a mile. Okay, and what kind of magic would you like to learn if you could? What kind of magic would I like to learn? There are so many kinds of magic. Oh gosh, how am I supposed to choose just one? All of them. Also, goodbye. Okay. We are, well, okay, so the stream is nearing its end, but there are a few more things I'd like to do. First off, oh, if you had a superpower, what would it be? Flight. Flight. I want to fly. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I want to do a few little shout-outs. First off, shout out to Funa Mama, because she's literally the best, and she basically made this possible, and I love her art, and I love her stuff, and she's just so awesome, and you guys should totally check her out. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys are checking me out from her. Oh, what's my favorite color? Pink, bright, bright, bright pink, light yellow, and bright orange. Okay, and second person, well, people I would like to shout out are my Funa siblings, because they're so cool, and they helped me so much with all this, like, they just really, they're so kind, and they were very welcoming to me, and they really, like, helped me to, prepare and stuff for all this, and I have so many like infinite thanks to them. And last person I would like to shout out is my brother, because he made this possible in many ways, and he is also the reason that I sort of was able to realize this dream, and so just huge thanks to him. Alright. Now, would you guys like to hear me sing? I was originally going to do a cover of Plastic Love by Maria Takeuchi, but I feel like that's more of like a video cover. Like, you know, something that I would record. I'm not sure if I would be able to do that in real time. But there is a song from the latest Disney movie that I really enjoy. I'm sure a lot of you have seen Encanto, and I would like to sing the song called What Else Can I Do? And no, I am not singing Into the Unknown. I could not sing that live. I'm probably not going to... This is going to be like a cappella, since, you know, Disney, copyright. But I hope you all enjoy it nonetheless. I just made something unexpected, something sharp, something new. It's not symmetrical or perfect, but it's beautiful and it's mine. What else can I do? What else can I do? I grow rows and rows of roses, Flor de Mayo, by the mile. I brought perfect practice poses, so much hides behind my smile. What could I do if I just grew what I was feeling in the moment? What could I do if I just knew it didn't need to be perfect? It just needed to be, and they let me be. A hurricane of jacarandas, strangling figs, hanging vines. Palma de cera fills the air as I climb and I push through. What else can I do? Can I deliver us a river of sundew? Careful, it's carnivorous, a little just won't do. I want to feel the shiver of something new. I'm so sick of pretty, I want something true. Don't you just seem like your life's been a dream since the moment you open your eyes? All I know are the blossoms you grow, but it's awesome to see how you rise. How far can you rise? Through the roof to the skies, let's go! A hurricane of jacarandas, strangling figs, hanging vines. Palma de cera fills the air as I climb and I push through. What can you do when you are deeply, madly, truly in the moment? What can you do when you know who you wanna be is imperfect, but I'll still be okay? I'm coming through with Tabe Booyah, making waves, changing minds. The way is clearer 'cause you're here, and well, I owe this all to you. What else can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do? I hope you all enjoyed that. I had a few mess ups, but I think I did well. Alright, so that's the end of my debut stream. I really hope you all enjoyed it, and thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you again sometime soon.